the American night. For leather accrues the miracle of the streets, the scents and smogs and pollens of existence. Shiny blackness, so totally naked, she was totally unhung up. We looked around, lights now on, to see our fellow travellers. I am troubled immeasurably by your eyes. I am struck by the feather of your soft reply. The sound of glass speaks quick disdain and conceals what your eyes fight to explain. She looks so sad in sleep, like a friendly hand just out of reach, a candle stranded on a beach, while the sun sinks low, an H-bomb in reverse. Everything human is leaving her face. Soon she will disappear into the calm vegetable morass. Stay, my wild love. I get my best ideas when the telephone rings and rings. It's no fun to feel like a fool when your baby's gone. A new axe to my head, possession. I create my own sword of Damascus. I've done nothing with time. A little tot prancing the boards, playing with revolution. When out there the world awaits and abounds with heavy gangs of murderers and real madmen, hanging from windows as if to say, I'm bold, do you love me? Just for tonight, a one-night stand. A dog howls and whines at the glass sliding door. Why can't I be in there? A cat yowls. A car engine revs and races against the grain. Dry rasping carbon protest. I put the book down and begin my own book. Love for the fat girl. When will she get here? In the gloom, in the shady living room where we lived and died and laughed and cried, and the pride of our relationship took hold that summer. What a trip to hold your hand and tell the cops you're not 16. No, run away. The wino left a little in the old blue desert bottle. Cattle skulls, the cliche of rats who skim the trees in search of fat. Hip children invade the grounds and sleep in the wet grass. Till the dogs rush out, I'm going south. Miami. What can I read her? What can I read her on a Sunday morning? What can I do that will somehow reach her on a Sunday morning? I've heard of the news of the Indian Wars, full of crisp cavalry, blood and gore. Stories to tame and charm and more on a Sunday morning. Some wildfires search out a dry, quiet kiss on leaving. Like our ancestors, the Indians, we share a fear of sex, excessive lamentation for the dead, and an abiding interest in dreams and visions. Explosion, the mushroom, the unfolding, instant of creation, fertilization, not an instant separate from breakfast. It all flows down and out, flowing. But that instant, not fire and fission, but a moment of jellied ice, crystal, vegetative mating, merging in cool slime splendor, a crushing of steel and glass and ice, instant in a bar, glasses clash, clink, collide, far out splendor. Heat and fire are outwards a sign of a small dry mating. Event in a room, event in a space, a circle, magic rite, to call up the Godhead, spirits, demons, the shaman calls, When radio dark night, we are eating each other. The voice of the serpent, dry hiss and age and steam, and leaves of gold, old books in ruined temples. The pages break like ash. I will not disturb, I will not go. Come, he said softly. An old man appears and moves in tired dance. Amid the scattered dead, gently they stir. I received an Aztec wall of vision and dissolved my room in sweet derision. Closed my eyes, prepared to go. A gentle wind informed me so, and bathed my skin in ether glow. Drugs are a bet with your mind. The cigarette burned my fingertips and dropped like a dog to the rug below. My eyes took a trip to dig the chick, crouched like a cat at the next window. My ears assembled music out of a swarming streets, but my mind rebelled at the idiot's laughter, the rising, frightful idiot laughter, cheering an army of vacuum cleaners. Mouths filled with tastes of copper, Chinese paper, foreign money, old posters. Gyro on a string, a table. A coin spins, the faces. There is an audience to our drama, magic shade mask. Like the hero of a dream, he works for us, in our behalf. How close is this to a final cut? I fall, sweet blackness, strange world that waits and watches, ancient dread of non-existence. If it's no problem, why mention it? Everything spoken means that. It's opposite. And everything else. I'm alive. I'm dying. First wild thrush of fear. A phone rings. There is a knock on the door. It's time to go. No. Jail. The walls screamed poetry, disease, and sex. An inner whine like a mad machine. The computer. Faces of the men. The wall collage. Reading matter. The traders, dealers. Dropped in a cave of roaches or rodents. I'm a guide to the labyrinth. Come and see me in the Green Hotel, room number 32. I will be there after 9:30 p.m. I will show you the girl of the ghetto. I will show you the burning well. I will show you strange people, haunted, beast-like, on the verge of evolution. Fear the lords who are secret among us. Leaving the phone booth, I was struck by a whiff of the weird, insane old countrywoman come to nag the haunts of town, hairy legs with open sores. From what swamp or under rock did you crawl to remind us that we choose to leave? L'America, androgynous, liquid, happy, heavy, facile and vapid, weighted with words, mortgaged soul, wandering preachers and Delta tramps, boxcars of heaven, New Orleans, Nile's sunset. The form is a plane above the earth. A soldier bails out, leaving his entrails fluttering, billowing. Scooped down, windy midwife, wrenched by the world from her rich belly. My metal mother, ripped cord, down and frozen, following pilot the eye of the plane. Great eye of night, God on a windscreen, wind scream, worm wind trailing, and hide among women like a toothless bird, burned by air, burned bad by light, in the gunshot. Oh wow, he's shot. And the scarlet news, hoarse mute confusion of the witness crowd. Airport, messenger in the form of a soldier, green wool, he stood there off the plane. A new truth, too horrible to bear. There was no record of it anywhere in the ancient signs or symbols. People looked at each other in the mirror, their children's eyes. Why had it come? There was no escape from it anywhere, a truth too horrible to name. Only a loose, puking moan could frame its dark interiors. Only a few could look upon its face with calm. Most of the people fell instantly under its dull, friendly terror. They looked to the calm ones, but saw only a green military coat. Repent. None of the old things worked. Disciple, scar, death, magic, prison, garden, shelter, princess of sorrow, wilderness angel, dancing wings of envy, call me tomorrow, bones, landing, gold, arrival. Street, steel, thrust-sucking space, silent, willful turbines, motors raving, city of clouds, pirates of air, land of rainbows and scarlet rare islands. We are here, parables, silent climbers, the breast engine matted. Monster in drag, a tin damsel, shuddered and flew. Cut, spent space, crazed ace, collect the cakewalk.